Hey guys, and welcome back to the Walsh Real Estate YouTube channel. I'm Tim Walsh, your host. Today we're going to be talking about what you need to do in order to get a mortgage pre-approval, which is a really important step in buying a home. Let's go. So before we get into everything you're going to need to get a mortgage pre-approval, let me just define what a mortgage is, what a mortgage pre-approval is, and then we'll get into the steps to get a mortgage and a mortgage pre-approval. So a mortgage is essentially a loan for a piece of real estate. It's more complicated than that, but that's really how you can think about it. A mortgage pre-approval is a document from a lender, such as a bank, stating that you are qualified to purchase a home and that you will be able to make payments on that home. So now, how do you get a mortgage pre-approval? Well, the first thing you're going to want to do before you even think about buying a home is contacting a mortgage broker. This is a person who will walk you through the steps of getting a mortgage. If you don't know any mortgage brokers, give me a call and I'll put you in touch with several. So once you've been put in touch with a mortgage broker, there's going to be at least 5 pieces of documentation that you're going to need in order to get a mortgage pre-approval. Number 1, you're going to need to prove your income. This includes providing 2 years of W-2s, at least 2 recent pay stubs, and 2 years tax returns. You may also need to provide documentation for any other sources of income, such as alimony or bonuses. Number 2, you're going to need to provide proof of assets or money. So you're going to need to provide bank statements to show that you have the money for down payment and the money for closing costs. Number 3, you're going to need good credit. Usually you need a credit score of over 620. If you don't know what your credit score is, you can go to myfreecreditreport.com in order to download a free credit report. Number 4, you need to provide verification of employment. Even though you provided W-2s and tax returns and pay stubs, your mortgage lender is going to contact your employer. If you are self-employed, you will need to provide lots of documentation to prove your employment. Number 5, you will need to provide other sources of documentation, such as a copy of your license and social security number, in order for the mortgage lender to pull a hard credit report in order to prove your credit. So to review, in order to get a mortgage pre-approval, first you need to contact a mortgage broker. Then you'll need to provide several pieces of documentation, including proof of income, proof of assets, good credit, employment verification, and finally other documentation such as your license and social security number. Thanks so much for joining me. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.